have seen the progress we're making. What's your sort of initial response?
I think this is my fourth COP. So I think obviously it's COP26, there have been 26. I started going in 2015 and I went to Paris, I went to Bonn, I went to Poland, and then I'm here. And I honestly had, Paris was fantastic. It was a really important step to address climate. And then obviously that was 2015. Trump got elected in 2016. The subsequent COPs were, extremely dismal. And there was very marginal progress made, lots of wrangling. And I came into this COP with an attitude that I think was shaped by those last couple of COPs, and also an impression that everything that was going to be done was going to have been done by the time this opened. And I've been very, very significantly positively surprised. I believe in a couple of ways. I think that the pledges have moved. If people live up to their NDCs, to their basic national pledges, then I think that there's been very dramatic progress made towards a goal that is still not acceptable, honestly not close to acceptable, but a dramatic move towards acceptable. And I also believe, and this is definitely true, that the participation of civil society, specifically the business community and finance community, I think that the rest of civil society has been coming to these for a while. But the number of business and finance people from big organizations who suddenly think it's incumbent on them to show up here physically and to show up here, with significant announcements and promises is many, many multiples of anything I've ever seen before. And so, I was saying, in my opinion, I started Galvanize Climate Solutions because I felt the conversation was over, and now we're into the execution phase. And I believe that watching these business and finance people come here, it's like, okay, here we go. This is the execution phase. What do you got?
I think that's absolutely right. I think this is my 10th COP. I need to do the precise tally at some point. Over the course of this week, I've had more meetings and conversations with CEOs of Fortune 100 companies here in Glasgow than in all previous 9 COPs combined. Yeah. And it is because everybody is starting to realize this is now about implementation. This is now about execution. And it is therefore also sort of interesting that the negotiations on one side of the COP and what we used to refer to as the side events on the other side of the COP, that's sort of blending much more together, because the real economy is not a side event, right? The real economy is real, it's where it's going to happen.